Alright, this is going to be my starting power forward ranking for the end of the 2025 NBA season. Let's get started here. At the 30 is going to be Patrick Williams, who played about 25 minutes a game, averaged 9 points, 2 assists, and 4 boards, on pretty poor shooting at only 40% from the field if you round up, right? That's pretty atrocious. 3-point percentage was fine, but his field goal percentage has got to be better. Number 29 was Bilal Coulibaly. He averaged 33 minutes a game as a rookie, so that's pretty good. They trust him to play a lot of minutes. And he was solid, 12 points, 3 assists, 5 boards. Efficiency wasn't horrible at 42% from the field, but his 3-point percentage at only 28. That's pretty bad. Number 28 is going to be Derrick Jones Jr. He averaged 10 points a game in only 24 minutes, so his per 36 looked really solid there. 3 rebounds as well on really good shooting at 53 and 36 splits if you round up. Number 27 is going to be Jeremy Grant. He averaged about 14 points a game, nearly 4 rebounds, a steal, and a block as well. So his counting stats are really good, but his field goal percentage at 37% is atrocious, right? If that was like 4% better, this guy could be like 7 spots higher. Like, being that bad at your field goal percentage is obviously not a very good thing. Number 26 is going to be Keegan Murray. He averaged about 12 points, 7 boards, with close to 1 steal and a block a game as well. His field goal percentage at 44 and 3-point at 34 is also solid. Definitely could be better, but he was solid. Definitely a little bit underperformed from what my expectations were, but he was still solid. Number 25 is going to be Draymond Green. He only played 29 minutes a game, but 9 points, about 6 assists, and 6 boards as well, with great defensive numbers with 1.5 steals and 1 block a game, and decent efficiency. You could be a little bit better there, but he's not horrible. With that free throw percentage at just 69%, definitely needs to be a little bit better. But all around, he was still very good and a really good defensive player. Number 24 is going to be Lou Dort. He played 29 minutes a game, 10 points, about 4 boards with a steal a game as well, and really good shooting at 44 and 41 splits, and he was also really good in the postseason as well. And obviously just winning the finals, that kind of boosts all of the Thunder players that win the finals as long as they didn't completely suck. Number 23 is going to be Jabari Smith. Played 30 minutes a game, averaged 12 points and 7 boards on 44-35 splits. He was all around just solid. I would have liked to see some improvement from him. I feel like he hasn't really improved much in the last couple of seasons, but he's still definitely a really solid player. Number 22 is going to be Harrison Barnes. This guy surprised me. He averaged 12 points, about 4 boards on 51-43 splits, right? Those are some incredible shooting splits I did not expect to see out of Harrison Barnes at this stage in his career. That definitely helps him be a lot higher on this list from where I originally predicted him to be. Number 21 is going to be Rui Hachimura. Averaged about 13 points, 5 boards on 51-41 splits. So he was also very efficient, and he was really good in the postseason as well for LA. He's kind of always been a playoff riser, and he did stick with that this year, even though obviously didn't really make much of a difference for LA because they did lose in the first round. But Rui was one of their few bright spots in the postseason. Number 20 is going to be Wendell Carter Jr. Played about 26 minutes a game, averaged 9 points and 7 boards. Some really good stats there, especially for per 36. And his field goal percentage is fine, but that 3-point percentage was atrocious at only 23%. I would like him to be at least like a 30% 3-point shooter so he can be somewhat of a threat. But at 23%, he is not a 3-point threat at all. Number 19 is going to be Kel'el Ware. He only played 22 minutes a game, so his per 36 are going to look really good. He averaged 9.7 boards and 1 block a game. So especially those block numbers are going to be really good next year if he can get a bigger role. And he shot pretty good at 55 and 31 splits there as well. Free throw percentage only about 69%, isn't great, but for a rookie big man, it's respectable. Number 18 is going to be Paul George. Definitely disappointing. Had him coming in at number 4. He was a small forward, though. Now we switched to power forward, but I mean still. Right, he definitely fell off a decent amount from where he was a season ago. He averaged about 16 points, 4 assists, and 5 boards. Did have 1.8 steals per game, which is good, but his efficiency fell down to only 43% from the field. 3-point percentage is fine, but he was just definitely a worse version of himself from a year ago. Number 17 is going to be Tobias Harris, who actually was probably better than he's been the last couple of years, which is kind of ironic that Paul George got worse and Tobias Harris got better. When they signed Paul George over Tobias Harris, pretty much, right? It was pretty funny. Tobias Harris was good, averaged 14 points and 6 boards on 48-35 splits. He was really solid for Detroit. Number 6 is going to be Lauri Markkanen. He averaged 19 points, about 6 boards. Definitely regressed as far as his efficiency goes, but he was still pretty solid at 42-35 splits if you round up there. Not great, but you could definitely do worse. And then number 15 is going to be OG Anunoby. I had him coming in at number 12. Now he falls a couple spots to 15, but again, also has that position change. He was really solid at 18 points a game, 5 boards, 1.5 steals, and a block on 48-37 splits there if you round up, and he was very impactful for New York in the postseason as well. Number 14 is going to be Onyeka Okongwu at number 14. Definitely doesn't feel like a power forward, but they had so many injuries to the power forward position with, Jalen Johnson, of course. They had guys like Niang start after they traded for him, but he didn't start for Cleveland, so he couldn't count for this list. They had like Mohamed Gaye or whatever, who started a decent amount of the games he played, but he didn't play enough games. So Onyeka Okongwu is their power forward, I guess. But he averaged 13 points and 9 boards with a steal and a block a game as well. So really good. 57-32 splits there if you round up. So really a solid player for Atlanta. Number 13 is going to be Miles Bridges. Had 20 points per game, close to 8 boards on 43-31 splits. You would like that efficiency to be a little bit better, especially that 3-point percentage. But he still was all around really good, or at least really solid. I don't know if you want to say really good, but he was good. Number 12 is going to be Aaron Gordon. Averaged about 15 points, 5 boards on 53-44 splits. His shooting percentages were amazing all season long, and he was really good in the postseason as well. Number 11 is going to be Trey Murphy, one of the biggest risers this season. Definitely, I feel like could have had a little bit more love for, most improved player if he would have played enough games. But he averaged 21 points, 4 assists, and 5 boards on 45-36 splits. So he was really good this season. He's going to be really good for them next year as long as he can stay healthy all season long. Number 2 is going to be Cam Johnson. He was number 21, so also very much a riser from where he was a season ago. He averaged about 19 points, 3 assists, and 4 boards on 48-39 split. So very efficient scorer and a really good shooter this year. Number 9 is going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. He was number 12, jumps up to number 9, so a little bit better than where I thought he would be. He averaged 22 points, close to 6 boards. Really good defensive stats with 1.2 steals and 1.5 blocks, and really efficient at 49-38 splits if you round up there. Number 8 is going to be Scotty Barnes. He averaged about 19 points, 6 assists, and 8 boards there with 1.4 steals and 1 block. So really good all around. Only thing is he only shot 27% from 3. That's pretty bad. Got to get those numbers up a little bit, but if he can shoot like 30-33% next year, just be at least semi-competent, he could be a top 5 power forward in this league. Next up is going to be Julius Randle at number 7. He definitely surprised me here. Last year he wasn't great. This year he definitely took a little bit of a step up with his new scenery in Minnesota. He averaged about 19 points, 5 assists, and 7 boards on 49-34 split there, and he was pretty good in the postseason as well. Number 6 is going to be Pascal Siakam. Averaged about 20 points, 3 assists, 7 boards with 52-39 splits. Shooting percentages were amazing. Also, of course, leading Indiana, to the finals, Game 7 against OKC, where he did win the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Those definitely have to project him a little bit, a couple spots higher than he probably would have been, but he was amazing pretty much all year long. Number 5 is going to be Evan Mobley. He only averaged 30 minutes a game, so his per 36 would be even better than they are right now, which his numbers are still really good. About 19 points and 9 boards with 1 steal and 1.5 blocks on 56-37 splits. Efficiency was crazy. He was a pretty good three-point shooter this season, and he continued that into the postseason as well. Number 4 is going to be Kevin Durant. Averaged about 27 points, 4 assists, and 6 boards on really good shooting at 53-43 splits. I had him coming in at number 2. I think he drops just a couple of spots, but he's still very good. Number 3 is going to be Jason Tatum. Averaged about 27 points, 6 assists, and 9 boards on 45-34 splits. And he was really good in the postseason as well before he ended up getting injured, obviously. But he's obviously a great player in this league. Number 2 is going to be Anthony Davis. I had him coming in at number 3, listed as a center. But when he got traded to Dallas, he was kind of the power forward now. And he averaged about 25 points, 12 boards, 1.2 steals, and 2.2 blocks. Really good numbers there defensively, 52% from the field. 3-point percentage at only 28%. Not great, but he was still very good, and his advanced numbers are amazing. Number 1, of course, is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. Average 30 points, 6.5 assists, 12 boards, 60% shooting from the field, amazing. Three-point percentage at only 22 is pretty poor, and the free throw percentage at only 62 if you round up. Also pretty poor, but he was just too dominant all around to not have a number 1. Definitely would like to see a little bit of improvement there in his three-point percentage and free throw percentage going into the next season, but he's still an amazing, amazing player. And then our missing players here, which are going to be any guys that either had a position switch, are now a bench player, or just didn't play enough games. We're going to go through these kind of quickly. But we have Nikola Jovic, who was at number 28. Now he's on the bench. Kawhi Leonard, who was at number 4. He only played 37 games. Josh Hart was 18. Now he's a shooting guard. Jonathan Kuminga was 22. Now he's on the bench. Jeremy Sohan was number 30. Now he's on the bench. Jalen Johnson was 14. Only played in 36 games. Dorian Finney-Smith was 29. Now he's on the bench. Chet Holmgren was number 11. Only played in 32 games. Caleb Barton was 27. Now he's on the bench. And Alexander Sarr was number 17. And now he is a center. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check back later this week for my other positional rankings as well as my bench players and top 100 player rankings. And if you have not watched my point guard 3 small forward rankings, I would be very grateful if you did go back and watch those. But thank you for watching this one, and goodbye.